We are one of the most vulnerable countries to climate change, and we can already see its devastating impacts in lives, livelihood and infrastructure, both in rural and urban areas. This issue of extreme impact of climate change on snow-capped mountains was highlighted by the Secretary General of UN in his visit to Nepal in 2023. We know the worst is still to come as we are struggling to meet 1.5 degree target and unabated global warming melting our Himalayas, with immediate impacts to the settlements in the downstream extending across the borders. We will see increased extreme climate events like cloudburst, severe floods, drought, high temperature, and regression in climate promise that increases our worry on the worst that we need to face. Unprecedented rainfall in September is a recent example of what we are going through, impacting lives across the country, and the highest ever rainfall in the Kathmandu Valley recorded history. In a single event, 250 lives lost and over 500,000 households affected and 11,000 displaced, straining the housing needs. Nepal, on the other hand, is rapidly urbanizing with over half of the population living in urban and peri-urban areas. There are critical capacity gaps in planning. In the new federal structure, our priority is to strengthen the multi-level governance for sustainable development and the need for strongly integrating climate responsiveness in development decisions. So these are the issues that we are facing here in Nepal. For Nepal, adaptation is our major priority to take urgent action to reduce vulnerability. We have reviewed our urban policy and development strategies aligned in the federal context and are climate responsive. Nepal approved the National Adaptation Plan that requires USD 47.4 billion to implement 64 programs until 2050, while the government can only contribute USD 1.5 billion. We need global support with easy access to innovative adaptation finance arrangement to tackle the climate challenges. Hence, this session is critical for us to demand climate justice and to seek technical collaboration and assistance to work on city-level climate adaptation for inclusive and resilient urbanization. Thank you.
Thank you.